All right, let's talk about something that hits close to home for a lot of DEX traders. That kind of random, chaotic approach that, let's be honest, usually ends up losing us money. Today, we're going to dive into how a really simple, structured challenge, I'm talking turning just 10 bucks into 100, can actually build the discipline you need to trade way smarter.
So, let me ask you something and be real with yourself. When you're making trades on a DEX, do you actually have a plan, a real strategy? Or is it more like you're just chasing the latest hot tip, praying for that one massive win? It's a super important question because honestly, the answer is often what separates real, steady growth from a completely torched portfolio.
And really, it all boils down to these two mindsets, right? On one side, you've got the unstructured chaos. You're chasing those crazy 10x moonshots, jumping into trades just because of hype, and, well, more often than not, you're just watching your money disappear. But then there's the other path, the disciplined one. This is where you set clear rules, you build up your experience trade by trade, and you always manage your risk. That's the path that actually leads somewhere good.
Okay, so how do you actually build that discipline? I mean, it's easy to say, right? Well, the key is to give yourself a challenge. And I don't just mean trying harder. I mean adopting a structured step-by-step approach that basically forces you to think and act like a pro.
So, what exactly is a structured challenge? Think of it like a workout plan for your trading brain. It's a super practical method where you give yourself a very clear set of rules and a specific goal. The whole point is to improve your understanding of the market, build some real world experience, and get your risk management skills razor sharp. All right, to make this super clear and not just theoretical, let's walk through a classic example. You've probably heard of it, the $10 to $100 challenge. This is, seriously, the perfect low-risk way to put everything we're talking about into practice, like right now.
Now, the process itself sounds simple, but it really demands focus. Here's how it works. Step 1, you start with just 10 bucks. That's it. Step 2, your goal isn't some crazy lottery win. You're aiming for a solid 10 to 20% profit on each trade. Step 3, once you hit that target, you secure your profit. Take it. It's yours. Then you re-enter a new trade with your new, slightly bigger stack of capital. And the last step, the most important one, you just repeat. You do it again and again with total discipline.
And let's just pause on that starting number for a second. $10. Seriously, that's it. The barrier to entry here is basically zero. This whole challenge isn't about how much money you have. It's about proving a process to yourself and building a skill set with money that, you can actually afford to lose without freaking out. And this right here, this is the secret sauce, the engine that drives your growth. We're talking an average target profit of around 15%. I know, it doesn't sound as sexy as a 10x, but trust me, consistency is everything. Nailing these smaller, totally achievable targets, one trade after another, that's how you build real capital in a controlled, sustainable way.
Of course, a challenge without rules, well, that's not a challenge, it's just gambling. So we gotta lay down some non-negotiable guidelines. Think of these as the guardrails on the highway. They're what keep you safe and on the right path. Okay, following these rules is absolutely crucial, so listen up. First, avoid overtrading. Seriously, if a good trade isn't there, don't force it. Second, never, ever trade without doing your homework. Research is non-negotiable. Third, and this is a big one for DEXs, pay attention to liquidity and slippage. If liquidity is low, your own trade can actually push the price down before your order even fills. That's slippage, and it is a silent profit killer. And finally, you have to learn to be happy with those small, consistent profits. That is the entire game we're playing here.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? DEX trading is not a sprint, it is a disciplined journey. It's not about getting rich tomorrow, it's a long game that rewards patience, rewards learning, and rewards having a solid process. The people who just rush in looking for a quick buck, they're the ones who almost always get burned. So when you boil it all down, this is the formula for success. It's really that simple. Your discipline, actually sticking to your own rules, plus smart risk management, that equals sustainable growth. You're basically swapping out blind luck for a process you can actually repeat. And that really brings us to the end here. You've got the mindset, you've got the playbook, you've got the rules. So the only question left is, what's your first challenge going to be? Are you going to try this $10 to $100 run, or maybe cook up something of your own? Either way, your journey to becoming a truly disciplined trader, it starts right now.